I'm Jennie Askins, a meditation and life coach, and I am here with Rachel Shapiro. She is the owner of AR Treasures Photography, and she's a great photographer. She did photos for me and a colleague of mine, Lisa. But the reason I have Rachel here today is because she was a single mom. And how many kids do you have, Rachel?
I have 3 daughters.
3 daughters. Okay, so she was a single mom to 3 daughters. She is now married. She found the love of her life. She's going to tell us about her journey here in a little bit. But during our photography session, Rachel happened to mention that she was a single mom, started telling me a little bit about her journey, and that's when I said, oh my gosh, I really want to interview you. Because me being a life coach, I work with the majority of my clients are single moms. And what I have realized through my line of work is most single moms at some point definitely want to get back out there and they want to start dating again. A lot of them are guarded and they feel really hurt. They, got out of bad marriages. They feel like they cannot, trust somebody again, or they just don't feel confident enough, or they feel like sometimes they're like betraying their kids. All sorts of feelings come up when you're a single mom and you start thinking about getting back out there and dating. But it is something very positive if you're in a good mindset to actually do. And if you notice, I mentioned in a good mindset because in order to get out there and start dating again, you do want to be in a good place. I think when you're in a good place within yourself, you will definitely choose better. So that's why I asked Rachel for me to let me give her an interview today, because I want her to talk a little bit about her journey and her steps to finding love. And so you know that there's absolutely hope. If you are a single mom, if you want to find love again, it is definitely there for you when you are ready and when you want it. So Rachel, tell us a little bit about your journey prior to, what is your husband's name?
Andy.
Okay, so prior to finding Andy, tell us a little bit about your journey leading up to it. Where were you in headspace, your confidence level, what made you want to find love again? Just kind of tell me a little bit about that.
Okay, so first off, I was in one relationship my entire adult life with my husband, who I was with, now my ex-husband, and things were kind of over before they were over, you know what I mean?
Absolutely. So you were already kind of like, feelings-wise, and probably a lot of hurt was already kind of going on during the marriage.
Yes,
okay.
Absolutely, for years. And so when we actually did divorce and split up, I was ready to date. I had a new group of friends, and they were very positive for me, and they were kind of building me up, calling me beautiful, inside and out, and I was really feeling good about it. And even my ex was ready to move on at the same time too. We were both ready to move on. And so I was seeing a counselor who helped me through this process, who helped me come up with a list of things that I wanted in a mate, because I knew I wanted a mate. I knew that I wanted true love.
So the desire to have a mate and to really find true love was obviously on your heart.
Oh yeah.
And you knew this is what I want. Mm-hmm. And the fact you said you were working with a therapist to help you better yourself, really know what you want. And, okay, so then kind of finish what were the other steps?
Okay, so then I started dating. I started getting on different online apps, and through dating, I realized more of what I wanted and what I didn't want, and so I narrowed down more exactly what I was looking for. And so then you were saying, so then how did I get to find my husband?
Yeah, prior to that, though, you were dating. You were on a lot of different dating apps.
Yeah.
Now, some of these dates you obviously were on were not with people that maybe you connected romantically with. Mm-hmm. When those dates ended, so that night, you go on a date, the date ends, how did you feel when you weren't connecting at this point romantically with anyone? Did you feel discouraged, or what was your thought process at that time?
So it was both. There were times when I was discouraged, what am I doing this for? But overall, I kept going through it, and I thought, this is for a purpose. I'm not going to give up my dream of finding love. So
I love that.
Thank you.
Me too. Okay, and then so how about when you met Andy? So here now how long were you doing this for prior to meeting Andy?
So actually not super long, let's see. Approximately 6 months,
Okay.
but very often, very frequent. You know, I had my kids half the time, and when I didn't have my kids, I was pretty much dating was my focus besides work.
Okay. No, did you have your own business at the time?
I did not.
Okay, you did not at the time.
Mhm.
Okay. So then tell us what about when you met Andy?
So when I met Andy, I knew we were going to be best friends right away. Like within 5 minutes, like we just had so much in common that it was like, okay, we are going to hit this off. But honestly, by the end of the night, I just knew something was completely different, and so did he. Like it was very mutual.
Wow. Where did you guys go?
Where did we go for our date?
Yeah, where was your
Do
first
you know what's funny? Is we started at the Sloppy Duck, and I got this fluorescent green drink that they like recommended for me, and it was yucky, and we were just not really impressed. And so when we were both kind of like not loving it, just probably the atmosphere of the night, you know, just the way it went down. And I was kind of like, I mean, I didn't do that with my face, I hope,
Right.
state. But anyways, he was like, well, what do you think about going? He's like, I always wanted to do this with my friends. No one ever does it with me. One place for like a drink and ordeal, one place for dinner, and another place for dessert. And I was like, oh my goodness, that's like the best idea ever. I'm
How
always
fun.
up for adventures.
Yeah, that's so fun. So that first date, that's what you guys kind of did. You kind of like
Yeah.
just hopped around and
It was actually
I
8
like
Great
it.
Tuesdays right there, so we like saw the end of a concert real quick while we were there, and then we headed up to Kitchen 1201, and then friends actually asked us to come to their bonfire for s'mores for dessert. So
okay. Now were these friends of yours or
yeah,
his?
friends of mine.
So he kind of met your friends like that night.
Yeah.
And what did they think when they met him?
They loved him.
So you must have felt the connection if you took him then that night to like meet some of your friends and do a bonfire. And, okay, now prior to actually seeing him physically, did you have a connection over on the dating site?
Yes, we definitely did. But I will say that he was a passionate person. I could tell that. And that I love that. And I'm a passionate person, but my experience before him was that passionate people are passionate, and they're either things go really good or they don't go good at all. So I was a little nervous.
Prior,
Because I had learned through experience that the ones that I felt most connected to ahead of time kind of could be the biggest disappointments too. So
Right. Okay, so what would you say to any single moms right now that are out there looking for love? They want hope. They, want that love story. What would you say to them?
I would say to follow your dreams. Think what you really want in your heart and keep looking for it. Don't give up on love, because I really believe it's out there for everyone.
Aw, I love that. Well, thank you so much for watching, and best of luck to you. So you heard Rachel Shapiro's love story, and if you yourself want your own love story, do not hesitate to reach out to me. You absolutely deserve love, but if you're in a place right now where you're not feeling confident enough, or you're feeling scared to get back out there, it's hard for you to trust again, I love working with moms like you, and I work with moms like you all the time who want to get back out there. They want to start dating again. They want to find love again. So I am absolutely here to help you. Even if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me, jennieaskins@gmail.com.